One thing I can say about the show, it definitely didn't overstay its welcome. I'm Charles Renton with my review of AEW Dark Elevation. 10 matches full of intense pulse-pounding action, packed into 51 minutes, which I usually like, except this time around, I decided to be really bold and pay for the whole goddamn hour, forgetting that I don't have the stamina that I used to, so after 51 minutes, I was tapped out, fapped out, and everything in between, and I was just sitting there thinking, man, I could have saved a few bucks, and really, the stuff I'm into is not cheap at all. If only I had better cardio, I could have gotten my full money's worth. Always do your cardio, kids. Anyway, after that gross intro, let me know your thoughts on this show in the comments, please. We have Paul White, Tony Schiavone, and Eddie Kingston on commentary for the first half, and then Eddie Kingston is replaced by Mark Henry. And Mark Henry, I'm glad he's gained a chance to be away from Chris Old Man Yells at Clouds Jericho, who's always screaming out Rampage, and is like the drunk uncle if you will. He's not good on commentary. Henry may get better, but he's only going to get better if he's able to get a word in edgewise. And maybe they could just have Jericho cut really bad promos, have really bad matches, and continue to fillet and torpedo his legacy. But anyway, good to hear Mark Henry on commentary. He seems to be getting a little bit in the groove. But anyway, Sky Blue, who is quickly becoming one of my favorites. She's got a great bubbly personality. She does have some good energy, and she has some good ability. She took on Emi Sakura with Lulu. Sky does have some hops and hits some good kicks, and Sakura isn't bad in the ring. She does some good submissions and good backbreaker variations. I just don't care about her character. She did hit something called the Queen's Gambit. No, not to be confused with the Netflix show, but it's a weird twist, and she gets the victory. So Emi Sakura gets a victory. That being said, Sky Blue had a good showing. I'm hopeful that they'll feature her here and on NWA, and she'll just get more of a chance to rise up. She does have, she has something. She has some good energy to her. And then we have Daniel Garcia in 2.0 taking on the one-man thrill ride, Justin Carino and Shane Stelton. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. I wrote down these names really fast. It was a mauling. Garcia and 2.0 beat them with the hot shot and then the sharpshooter lean back and everything. Lean back. And Garcia gets the victory for his team. Then Wardlow and Spears take on Del Sol and Marco Stunt. No, just fucking no. Fucking no. Why is this goddamn embarrassment in the fucking ring? Marco Stunt does not belong anywhere near a goddamn wrestling ring. Anytime he breathes near a wrestling ring, it's embarrassing for professional wrestling. That's not to say that he shouldn't be on the other side enjoying it as a fan, but anytime he's in a ring, it's fucking embarrassing. I'm not the biggest fan of Spears, though he is talented in the ring. Wardlow looks great. I got nothing against Del Sol. This was embarrassing anytime Marco Stunt was in the ring. And it took too goddamn long, and at least Stunt got pinned. Get him out of the fucking ring. God damn it. This is the kind of shit I can't fucking stand with AEW, and I love a lot of the shit that AEW's been doing. I haven't loved everything, but this is embarrassing. They don't need to be all-inclusive as far as, you know, having people from the fucking, you know, Lollipop Guild. And, you know, we're here to welcome you to Munchkin Land. No, I'm sorry. Those people had talent. So anyway, Archer took on this guy, Lewis, this guy named Lewis, and my God, he's fucking tall. Really fucking goddamn tall. This, like, looking at the guy, God, you know, they're seeing eye to eye. And then that guy tried to go for Jake Roberts. That was his fatal mistake. He basically gets mauled and hit with the blackout in about 90 seconds. So tall boy action, and Archer wins easily. And then Abaddon, Abaddon. I love Abaddon, as you can tell by me getting the sweet shirt. But seriously, I like her gimmick. I like the presentation. And I can tell she's putting more, you know, effort into her work and stuff like that. She's getting better. And again, I like the presentation. She took on a woman named Davernay. I think is how it's pronounced. It was a little bit strange. Mauling and leg DDT 1, 2, 3. I did like how Shivani said she's got a new hairdo. The hair actually does kind of suit her, in all honesty, but Abaddon wins easily. Then the Gun Club talks about being overlooked. Okay, and so Santana Ortiz took on two other painted guys who have names I'm not even going to try to pronounce because I wrote them down, I tried to read them, I heard them said on, you know, via the ring announcing, and I still can't say them. So it's nothing against them, but Santana Ortiz win pretty goddamn quickly. Statlander takes on a woman called Becca with a 3 instead of the E, for whatever reason. And she boops her in about a minute and then hits the Big Bang Theory 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then the Acclaim take on Colin Delaney and Cheech. Not Chong. Chong was not in his corner. Not that Cheech. Jumpstart, that got stopped because, you know, Colin Delaney and Cheech are like, oh, Cheech man! And then they get stopped, and then they get beat up for a while, and then the mic drop 1, 2, 3. All right, there you go. We then get FTR with Tully versus Zach Nystrom and Elijah Dean. It took me longer to read those names than it took for this match. Bell rings, big rig. Dax looks confused, covers him 1, 2, 3. That's it. There's like 15 seconds, maybe 30 at the most. So we get Sonny Kiss versus KM. They gave Sonny new music. Good. Glad Sonny got a main event here. This KM, this guy's fucking huge. Where the hell's this guy been hiding? What promotions does he work for? My God, this guy should be featured more. Seriously, he's got some good pizzazz to him, and also he's tall. You could do something with him. Sonny, I'm glad that he's being featured a little bit. And also, one thing I want to address, because I've seen some people comment on the live chat on Dark Elevation and Dark whenever Sonny's featured. Who cares if he wants to be called she or he? Whatever. Does it affect anybody? No, fucking doesn't. Look at that shirt. Doesn't fucking affect anybody. He, she, they. Talented athlete. Very talented athlete. I don't know if Sonny's going to be more the mid-carder, but at least they're finally featuring him. Her. Anyway, KM ties him up in the ropes and tosses him around. But then Sonny comes back with some strikes and eventually hits the split stunner, 1, 2, 3. And later, Kayla Rossi, my fucking goodness, she's a goddamn Amazon. Snoo. Seriously, that's basically what it would be. Kayla Rossi is impressive as far as her look. Now, she tries to distract, and Janela, because he's an idiot and can't do anything with a chair, fails to hit Sonny Kiss with a chair and gets foiled. Okay, good stuff. And then Kayla's just carrying him away and everything because she's like twice the size Janela is, and I mean that with respect. Okay, this feud's going to continue. Probably going to be on the pre-show for Full Gear. And just have Sonny win, because Sonny should be the one winning this whole feud. Janela should not. There's no reason for Janela to win the feud. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on this show in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Ritlin. I'll see you soon.